A very good afternoon, dear students. In last lecture, we discussed about different kind of automations which we can implement in our factory or in our production system. So basically, we talk about the programmable automation, the flexible automation, and the fixed automation kind of a thing. Which we can implement in our factory or in our production systems, and what are the differences between these three automated manufacturing systems, what are the advantages, what are the drawbacks, and what are the benefits from these three automated system in our factory or in our production system. Okay, let's move further towards next topic, and today's topic is about the single station man shell single station manned cell oblique system. Single station manned cell system or single station manned cell, you can say anything. So if we talk about this particular single station manned cell or a system, is that such a system or such a cell, you can say that, where a machine is involved with a single human interaction, with a single human participation. Means that on a single machine, for example, this is a machine and this is a worker or a operator. Okay, so this particular man will participate or will interact with this particular system or with this particular machine only. Okay, so there is an interaction between this particular machine and this particular man. So this is a single man machine cell, a single station man machine. That means a single man or single person is involved in the operations or in the procedure or in the sequences, or then you can say that in the manufacturing operations which we are performed in this particular machines. Okay, so if we talk about a single station man cell, there are so many advantages of this particular man cell. Is that means that where production rate is high for similar parts. In such a system or such a cell where a single person or single man is interacting with a single machine, there the similar kind of a part or a component are produced, and where for such a component or such a part the production rate is quite high. At the same time, the second one is that it takes less time to produce those parts. The second biggest advantages of such a system is that it takes less time to produce such a component or a part in that particular factory or in a particular production system. Why? Because if a single person or single man or same person is interacting or participating with that particular machine for a similar types of components, of course it will take less time, because there is no more changeover time, there is no more tool changing time, tool loading unloading time, job loading unloading time. This particular person or he or she is particularly trained with that particular system or a machine, so that it will take of course a less time and it will produce more product within that particular prescribed time. The production rate is quite high for a similar types of a component or a part. At the same time, it will take to less time to manufacture those part or a component in that particular system. Okay, if we talk about single station man cell, for an example, suppose a normal lathe machine or normal drilling machine or normal milling machine, or you can say for example a simple kind of a, for example, molding machine. Okay, so for example, let us say a molding machine where a single person, single man is involved with that particular molding machines. He is only going to interact with that particular machine, and the sequences of operations which is going to be followed by that particular molding machine is controlled by that particular person or a man. So means that only a single man is going to be involved with that particular single machine. So that is single station manned cell. Okay, this particular single station manned cell may be a kind of a conventional cell or conventional machine system, maybe a kind of a semi-automatic system. Okay, nowadays we have a molding machines with some modern or a new automated functions where, but till still we have this is a kind of an example which we can consider as a single station manned cell. Okay, now the second one is that your single station automated cell. The second example is that your single station automated cell or a system. Single station automated cell or a system. So if we talk about a single station automated cell or a system, so you can see again an example of a NC/CNC machine. Again, this is a single station machine where a single person or a single man or single operator or a trainer is going to interact or going to involved with this particular system or a machine. And the automated means that of course a CNC machine is a kind of automatic machines where we can produce a different category of a part, different configuration of a part of a similar family by giving certain set of instructions which is known as a program or a code, and then we can produce those part or a component in our CNC machines. So this is a kind of a single station automated cells. Okay, so where the job of a employee or a operator or a person which is going to interact with that particular machines may be loading oblique unloading of job, loading and unloading of a job in that particular CNC machines. It may be a CNC machine, drilling machine, CNC milling machine, CNC different types of machines are available. Nowadays automatic molding machines are also available. Different machining machine, automated machining machines are also available. So the job of that particular person is that loading and unloading of a job. Second may be transfer oblique change of tools. The employee may be involved only in transfer or change in tool even after the breakdown or even after the damage, or maybe depending upon the part configuration we need to change the tool set. So the operator or the person which is involved in that particular machine, he will change that particular tool or that particular tool set in that particular machines. So what I'm trying to say is that in single station automated cell, the operators or the persons no need to interact with that particular machine on time to time basis. Once these particular things are set, once the tool is set for that particular part manufacturing, once the code or the set of program is feeded in that particular machine or a system, then that particular system, that particular machine will run their cycle automatically. Okay, so in initial stage or in the end of this manufacturing process, we need to only, or that person need to only interact with that particular machines. Means that what I am trying to say is that in single station automated cell or a system, without attending the machine, without attending that particular system for a long period, for a long hours, we can produce a part or a component with very effective manner. So means that here of course the interaction of the person or interaction of that particular machine with the system is quite less. Okay, and of course there are so many advantages and disadvantages are there. just for example, I take an example of a CNC machine. Here of course there is time required to change the job oblique tool. The important factor is here is that the time which is required to change the tool as per the part configuration, which is very important. And of course it will take a time. Okay, it will take a time. While in our single station manned cell, which is where we are focusing only a one kind of a part or a component with one tool set, where we don't require too much time. So here, because it's a kind of a automated system, we need to change our tool or a job or as per the job or as per the part design. So of course it will require time. So it's a quite time taking process in initial stages or in a final stages. Otherwise we don't need to interact or we don't need to involve with that particular machine for a long hours. So without attending the machine for a long hours, we can produce a part or a component in such a system. Okay, now second is that variety of a part are produced. In such a system or in such a automated manufacturing system, we can produce a variety of parts, as it's an automated kind of a system. So where we need to change the tools, and as we are changing the tools, so we can of course we can produce the different types of parts or components in such a system. Okay, so these are the different drawbacks, and these are the different advantages of a single station manned cell and single station automated cell. So nowadays if we talk about in any manufacturing system or in any production systems, so we have availability of a single station manned cell but in an automated form. Now because nowadays, as you know, that the automation is implemented in factory level, so we have a single station automated cell, for example of a automated molding machine, automated CNC machines, automated drilling machines, milling machines. There are a lot of soft examples are available in our factory system or in a production system. So based on that we can categorize our system as single station main system or single station automated system. Okay, so I hope you understand, because these all are related to your automation or the topics which we covered earlier in the classes. Okay, so if you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, thank you.